No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True DJ
on FM 103.9.
Radio True DJ
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True video go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True PJ,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line.
Salon, now we continue. Salon, now we for try for build this country. Bye Salon.
Travel smart, dey safe. Salon dey welcome you.
You dey plan for travel from Salon? Before you fly, no forget say Leone Health Travel Portal na by force for all who that dey enter or left the country. This na thing wey dem put in place for top Salon for record Ebola case dem wey dey among other country dem.
Correct. Everybody wey dey travel, big person or pikin, for register and complete the health declaration form inside 72 hours before you travel.
And this na the important part. If you not fill the form, they no go allow you for enter or left Salon. This dey make sure say you comply with the Ministry of Health and the National Public Health Agency, the regulation them.
This go protect your body one, give more strength to public safety, and keep we aligned with the Ministry of Health and the National Public Health Agency, the regulation them.
And it easy. The first step na for go na the NPHA the website when na www.poep.npha.gov.sl or use your phone, tablet or computer for scan the QR code where them paste na the flyer them, na the side them wey for enter all about the country. And even na the NPHA them page na Facebook. The second step, create your account with valid email or phone number. Third step, ready your passport and medical paper them. Step 4, complete your form and submit them. Step 5, get your digital confirmation and avoid delay na the airport.
Quick, secure, and na by force. The Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, they make you travel smooth and safe.
So register quick, travel smart, and enjoy you stay na Salon.
Sierra Leone Health Travel Portal, safe travel, healthy nation. For no more, call 117. Now the Ministry of Health and the NPHA bring this message to you.
All right, Fambul, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending to the time where you watch we live or get we through the different channel or different platform where you get we. Today, na the 21st August inside the year 2026, and of course, na Friday. And you know, say every time on Friday, like then hour, we can bring una the 60 minutes with health experts program. We always they come out from Population Services International Sierra Leone, where we can call for short PSI Sierra Leone. And this program they come to una courtesy of the project where they implement, the EPIC project where they implement with funding from the US government through the US Department of State. So every Friday 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, this is the 60 minutes we can bring to na Master Sabi people them, especially from the different well body agency them, for talk to we about different well body issue them where we need for know about and we need for take action on for make sure say Salon it be a safer place for we all. So today again we there for continue that conversation day will be done to start long time ago. And inside the program, as usual, we get two Master Sabi people them we get for can talk to we. But one of the things today we they can talk about more now about the situation where do they clean, somebody begin to cough, before you go to hospital, let them go test them and know wetin make it a cough. They can just decide for go na pharmacy and go buy any kind medicine. Say na this medicine here, na I want buy for the cough where I don't begin the cough. Or somebody just begin to feel some kind cold and say because 3 days back na cold I be the feel. Where I go to doctor mark them medicine here for me where I been drink. So like I continue, I go buy the same medicine them back. You know, bother again for go na hospital, let them go do all that test again, and then know wetin don't cause that particular cold day. They just decide for continue with that old prescription they would be don't give them for let go buy the medicine and drink. You know, and some of them act then day, and even a situation where some man they give medicine for drink, say 7 days. Drink morning, certain evening. You know, we see drink 3 days or 4 days, you don't begin to feel better and say, I mean, I don't better, I don't well. This the balance medicine I just left him. It left for the kind of problem with the crate. You know, so because of that, we want for really talk to una why in fine for let you treatment start with test. For say before you start any treatment, that treatment therefore be informed by a laboratory test result where you don't come out na a hospital or a recognizable laboratory system, you know. So for sake of that, I get 2 master sabi people them we will get for can help we discuss this and plenty other well body issue them now the program. Stay with me for the next 60 minutes and learn. Remember, yourself get the opportunity as usual for add your voice to the program by calling 078 193 193 or even the different Facebook platform then where they get you can as well drop your comments there in the comment section and we will definitely read them out to we Master Sabi people who we get. But before then, let we hear from we Master Sabi people for tell una ado and introduce themselves fine one before we can start the program. I will start with you, man.
Me fambul them una ado. Me na Melissa June Hannah Macaulay from the Health Education Program, Ministry of Health, and me na Senior Public Health Superintendent.
Plenty thank you, Auntie Melissa, we join we in the program today for push this conversation here go before. Also, the other panelists who I get in the studio, yourself can tell people I do and introduce yourself, sir.
Famude una do. Mina Ahmed Fure Samba from the Central Veterinary Laboratory, Livestock and Veterinary Service Division, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Samba, and plenty thank you, Auntie Madam Macaulay, we wanna don't join with today at the program. And Fambulu wanna self member say we don't start a conversation with a very long conversation on what we call antimicrobial resistance. You know, this antimicrobial resistance here, data don't tell we say now a global threat to well body. We mean say a really the more plenty people them. But because of this kind of signs then and symptoms the way they exhibit, where I mean a nothing like na crocro where they come out from your body or your face, where everybody as you appear no more, they don't see the crocro all over your face or all over your body, or a nothing like a situation where some kind of sickness the way do clearly just hear a whole household begin to cough, begin to sneeze, you know, or a whole community just begin to say they feel cold. Because of that, plenty of we not can take and too serious. But the data about the one the way they play with the data, the one the way they treat the different patients them, they tell we say plenty people around the world, including Sierra Leone, really they suffer from this aspect of antimicrobial resistance here. You know, because in your own signs and symptoms, now hidden signs and symptoms we mean say you way they go through them mostly now you didn't know, and most of the times we self a common person knocking mostly they know say now this particular situation here we deal with. Rather we can just blame the hospital them. That hospital they not good, this hospital not fine, I don't go under past 3 times, you know, this same sickness here they go there, I mean they're not able to treat me better, or that doctor then I know sabi body medicine, or you go to the other hospital you get they go mark medicine, now the medicine they know these days they're not good, then people and then a chalk no more than they produce and say na medicine. So you don't forget say they suffer from a particular situation where they lead you for let you suffer from their situations and they, you know. So now the issue wetin are that issue, the wetin are that thing the way they cause them kind situations and they now there we can't talk about today. But like I say, as we go into the program, you self get the opportunity for add your voice through for make a call through the number 078-193-193, or as usual you can send you message now the comments of the different platforms the way they watch this program here right now, and then you self can able for get your question or your concern answered. So for now we go back more into the program. We come to Mr. Ahmed. So for let family them really understand, because some people them they or over time will be done they talk about antimicrobial resistance. Much of or bulk of the conversation don't they dwell around the human health, But science they say before they can to well multiply your own well body, it also they affect other components them, including the animals them. So from the animal perspective and in general for let people them really understand waiting na antimicrobial resistance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. And at the time, people they also thank you. And so, really, what's in antimicrobial resistance? Now, a kind condition, which you the CC, then Jamston, where see the key lead we the key make we can get some kind clinical signs or we can get disease, such that like the bacteria, virus, fungi, where say we blanket we treat them with a particular medicine, but sometimes the medicine they be the egg one. But now it reach to a time where say you continue for treater with them, but they not go able really affect, not go able give any good and result. Not go able kill not go able kill it again, or not go able even stop the action inside the body of Montaman or inside animal. I'm glad the way you really bring up the topic for animals then, because a lot of people they just get concerned, most especially when it comes to health issue for say the Montaman they no more. Montaman then health issue they affect animals then greatly, and if we not try for address the health issue where they affect animals then, we just focus on the human health. It's like we go the wrong way. We're not going to really get the result where the country will get internationally. Now it make everybody so far now the world that they always recommend say we all forget the one health approach for affect all the conditions there, including them disease there we will not say and they come out from Montaman or they come out from animal for Montaman and they transfer in between. We need to understand say Montaman, animal and also the environment, we all get interconnection, we get a link. So because of that linkage, one condition where they happen at one of them sectors there, it affect the other sectors. So as for a laboratory component, it will also be necessary for we people then, where as we don't hear reading kind thing there, not just get a kind of clinical sign, you begin to go ahead for take any kind of treatment for say yes that this and this again for do. No. I feel say the best thing what it will tell you something now for make able confirm what it cause that sickness or what it cause this particular condition where you get if a condition like a resistance, what it cause that and what's pathogen where say a responsible for that, and then the laboratory will tell you also the kind of treatment where it go able undergo. So these are all good number of the works the way laboratory able do. But me people then what it really where I want for level now know, as we know AMR it threaten the life of people, it threaten the life of animal, it threaten the life of what also the environment and also the livelihood and food security, it threaten and even with the health system. If we not try for taking greater care or we all not try for put we hand to death, it will have something where it will affect you in the end run.
All right, okay, plenty thank you, Samed. We don't give it a background there for let people them understand say plenty of the things then we they affect Montaman them, and also they affect other components them, be it the animals them who they relate with, and of course the environment as well where we mostly rely on actually for we existence, But now people go on for understand how antimicrobial resistance actually they affect animals them.
We see for as I don't say. Say if people that they take drugs or they introduce then make medicine inside your animal, you understand, you dey misuse am or you dey introduce am without any prescription, there is a need for say yes, a time go reach where that same medicine wey you don dey use is for treating animal, it go become resistance inside against a particular pathogen wey we dey call them tumuded, or we dey call the germs dem inside wey say it dey lead to a disease. Germs like we get salmonella, we get E. coli, we get a lot of other pathogen wey we know say they cause disease inside human, and they all get similar signs and symptoms. So if we just dey guess for say yes, because of this kind of condition wey I dey get, I just get for go take treatment for give me animal, or I just get for go take treatment and give me self. At the end of the day, it dey lead to antimicrobial resistance in you. The time go reach now, you go want for also get to treat that same sickness or that same condition wey we don dey experience with the same medicine wey we don dey get, but e no go act. So now it make it always necessary. Then you always reach to the master sabi people then, what they call either the clinician or the veterinarian or the animal health worker, or the environmentalist. You reach them whenever the condition they try for meet you, or whenever say you need for apply anything. Not only antimicrobial not only mean say antibiotic, and not only mean that amoxicillin or what they take. No. But even some other agent, the way some people that can just take an money apply, for either kill or for stop the functioning of for like even if there was basically or other things there, you not just use anything no more unnecessarily. Use them with an appropriate prescription, appropriate measurement, where say it go able become effective and go get any impact in you.
All right, Mr. Samba, continue for stay with we, Fambul. They talk about why it's necessary for make sure say your treatment always begin with a laboratory test, and sometimes people can say, well, it's very expensive for do a laboratory test, so I already know my sickness. I know say me in a patient week you always get this malaria dey part of we now, and get this cold business here on self we season don't come self, a cold season this, so la not begin to go say la go do test and all of those things, then you begin to just give yourself or dose yourself with medicine where you're not supposed for take at that particular point in time so it cause a lot of problems for you. But now we don't get them from Mr. Samba, we don't really help with from the animal perspective or the One Health approach, we don't really define within an antimicrobial resistance, but probably for let the message also help for sync very well. We'll also get this same definition here again from Auntie Melissa, especially we in the Wokna Health Education Program, then specifically trained for really translate then technical terms then they to the common person so that everybody will be able to understand. So Auntie Melissa, do for the understanding of we general listeners and audience then help we for really break down the antimicrobial resistance, what it mean and how it affect we the motorman then, and why not is particular concern to we, especially in Sierra Leone.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moderator. When they say antimicrobial resistance, now when you take antibiotic or antifungi or anti-parasite drugs them, where you they take them for cure any infection. But this infection here, so because over time you don't they take this medicine here, so the medicine don't use that body, they work again. And that infection there, it can become serious, which can sometimes lead to disability, sometimes the complication. At the end of the day, you can even die safe. Why make we they tell people then say for let them left for the take for let them for let them left for misuse these antibiotics? Because when you they misuse then drugs they are soon, at the end of the day when serious infection go meet you, where you go now hospital for go take for let you go take serious medication now, the medicine in order for work by you again because the body don't already use with their antibiotics they are so or antifungi or antiparasite drugs they are so the body don't already use with their medicine they are so because some people then when they can feel any kind way, then can just say, okay, I just feel convenient, I go buy this medicine here, so I take am. You know say na more harm e dey do himself than good.
Okay, so people go probably want for really understand wetin are some of the drivers them where they lead people them or where they cause this antimicrobial resistance or this misuse of drugs them.
Some of the drivers then wey can lead to this misuse of this antimicrobial drugs there. So now one, the knowledge, the know-how. People them they not get the understanding, they lack awareness, they don't know say too much of them drugs there, so when they take away nothing not do so man they nothing not they do them all. They can just feel inconvenience. Okay, let I go buy this medicine, let I take them. And that one day is very bad because they not get the knowledge. So man them back in a peer pressure, peer influence. When you see somebody go buy this medicine, when doctor prescribe this medicine for this patient here, so this individual himself go say, okay, now that medicine there I see me paddy been can show me say na this doctor been prescribed for am, e work for am. So when me self get this type of infection, then me self go na pharmacy or any other sign, e go buy the medicine, e take am. Or in case center e can get half self na in paddy self can get half self na host. E say, okay, well, this medicine I not able done am, you self go take this other half, let yourself drink am, let yourself go and feel well. At times back people then they look the cost back because some of their antibiotics they are so then drugs they are so they're very costly. They not can get money for go and buy them drugs they are so then can just say, okay, well, this one here so you let I go bake, say that me paddy day e get half, e go give me for let I go take this medicine.
All right. Okay. Plenty. Thank you, Auntie Melissa. We don't give you some of the drivers them, some of the things that way they make people they misuse drugs, and we they continue the conversation. Of course, this is not the 60-minute with health experts. We they come up from Population Services International (PSI) Sierra Leone through the EPIC project, where they implement with funds from the U.S. government through the U.S. Department of State. And of course, today we really did talk about. We continue with conversation. Remember, we don't start this conversation here for a very long time. This is not the first time we they talk about antimicrobial resistance. We don't they talk about over and over and again, and that because why we continue for talk about more and more because it affects people on a daily basis. People and they right now where they're sick, they don't drink all kind medicine, they know they well, especially them basic medicine then they, so they don't drink them tea, then still know they well. And because they know the well, then they blame the hospital there where they go, then they blame the doctors there where they see them, then they blame the pharmacy there where they sell them drugs them give them, and because they don't want for sick professional health care, so then they blame every other person. But for the one that where they seek the health care, where they can realize, say, yes, now this particular situation that they suffer from, it costs them a lot because it get for move them from that general treatment day to a specialized treatment where it get for means and get for cost them more financially for buy them other drugs than they now able for beat the tumbu, and like I've done they say over and again that them medication, them treatment they will not they done 3 days or 4 days into a week-long treatment, we don't abandon the treatment because we don't feel say we don't okay, and that tumbu day die. He just don't weaken at that time day. Once he don't stop that treatment day, that tumbu day grab. It tawan up at that particular medicine day. If he can now self, he already don't know the strength of that medicine day, so himself they resist that particular medicine day. So you need another medication where get more power past that one day. So as we can always say, let we not continue for the misuse the drugs them, then medication them. If we misuse them all today, tomorrow no medication no day, no medicine no go there for we common sickness then we will be sick. But then also as we focus the conversation around encouraging people for make sure say then do laboratory test them first before they start their treatment. One for really for like help we people them for understand why it's necessary for everybody where you seek whatever kind of treatment for let you do laboratory test first before you start your treatment?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. If people then, as I come on from the animal health sector, not to only Motamande as I try for say, even with animals they will get, whether not the one we get in a house with the men or the one that we get in a farm. It's always necessary for make any condition where it meet you before ever you the administer or you take any medicine. It's necessary for you for make it reach the laboratory. The laboratory know the appropriate sample where they get for take from you. They get for know. They get for also confirm the particular germs where you get inside your body. When the laboratory don't confirm that, it go lead the lab. It go provide a guidance for making you able to do the necessary treatment. Then you do the appropriate. You take the appropriate medicine. Then you also that medicine they become very effective. But if you happen for just feel like I don't feel like fever, I don't get headache, or me animal they feel like fever, you know this, or I don't see a kind of condition where they happen inside me animal. I just get for go introduce any kind of medicine like you go take antibiotic. When maybe the sickness where the animal get now a viral sickness. It's not going to be useful to that animal day. It's not going to be useful. So that is why the master savvy people there, starting from the field, we farm there, what we get. You know, when you see that kind of condition there, then we go in every district, we get with the master savvy people there, what we call them the animal health workers. Meet them and then district there. They go help to provide guidance for you. They go able to tell you, say, we'll take sample, we'll send at the Central Veterinary Laboratory, when are the only animal health lab we'll get in the country. So that they go able and we'll able to do tests for you for what they will able to confirm, not only animal health lab, but even human health lab. Whatever condition we Motamade get, it's always necessary for making able do the test there. Because what the test way they do, they make they get the right drugs where they for use. Then they also they lead to a right treatment, you know. Then it also they lead and to the right dosage and also the duration. And they provide a guide for that. Yeah. So I think say that some of them things they are where people they're supposed to know for the human health and also the animal health. You know, not just say and what you make way animal health is very important in this occasion. Every serious health issue would affect any country, animal, if we left them behind, and obviously we will get a better result. So always animal health, we expect say, you know, we forget a great concern for with animals there, because most of the animals there, you know, most of the disease what we get as scientists they don't also discover this. 75% of most of the disease what they get where it come from what you call a zoonotic origin. That disease where it affects animal, then it come to human, or it come from human, it come to animal. So now that thing there. So now it make animal in this situation a very important for how they go out for test with animals there, for how they go out for also test Motaman then before ever you take any medicine. Now system. Thank you.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Samba. So back to you again. One for understand, because somebody could begin to say, how sickness from an animal or antibiotics or drugs we don't give an animal, how me as a motorman go concern, you know. So do help educate with people how if an animal, let's say for example a pig, or them fall them, then chicken them way, then the men are then poultry them. You know, you don't go buy that chicken day, you don't come process them, you eat them, and then how likely you go get an aspect of antimicrobial resistance from that particular chicken day where you don't go buy, you don't can process and eat them.
All right, thank you very much. And as we don't already see, germs and the way they affect animals then, and the same germs then they get the possibility for say they affect human then. So if you get the germs like, let's just say E. coli, Escherichia coli, when one of the bacteria the way it affect livestock, it affect, we chicken then, then you begin to apply unnecessarily, or you begin to misuse the drugs and the antibiotic where say they always apply. So if you go continue for apply to the animals, it go reach to a time that disease the way if you say you treat them, you're not going to treat it again. Or some people that can even say that my farm I dey apply this antibiotic for last see say my animal they going to grow fine. Yeah, you not go do that kind of thing because when you do one at the end of the day, you dey misuse that drugs thing. So how now it get for transfer to human? Possibility there for say yes, human and they transfer through direct contact because with farmers then get close contact with, and not only farmer, even the market area. You go to the market area, you go to the side where they slaughter the animals then. People then they interact, they get close contact with the animals then. If ever anything like an antimicrobial resistance or occur inside animal, there is that possibility for some person go get a through contact or somebody go get a through from the food chain. Who they eat the animals then every day. Like what the kaya so, what I do? I don't eat small chicken, before ever had the kaya. You understand? So if ever that chicken where I eat, or even the egg of people that they eat every day, we see say resistant and a strain they inside that egg they will go to eat. There is possibility for say it will transfer to you. And even inside the animals that they live, we all they live together, they live within an environment. The water source where they use, and the water source, there is a possibility for say yes, it will drain inside the other water source where me and you two they use as human. You understand? So there is if any resistance occur, where a drugs resistance, there is possibility for say yeah, it go transfer to we. As we earlier on say, we are all interconnected. The human health, the environment, and the animal health. This na a fight where we all need for take a one health and approach. We no need for forget about that. We all need for ensure say we fight antimicrobial resistance na salon, na the wall, with that kind of approach so that we will get a better success.
All right, see, I get for deal with you. I like the responses then we they give, and one for believe say we people them really they listen and then they really they learn from the discussion because like how say antimicrobial resistance now a health threat, and anything where they threaten we existence as a motorman them, we for really make sure say we able for combat them. Before it gets out of hands. So for you, they come up from the veterinary laboratory, now when they test then animals, then they for determine whether they don't the healthy, whether they get some health concerns and all of that. So from that laboratory perspective or angle there, waiting the data they show from the labs about the animals them, especially now that we live in a situation where everybody don't feel say the best way for invest now for do poultry, go into poultry farming, whether not the piggery now, whether not the chicken them and all of those things, because we all they try for complement the feed salon project for say we able for grow what we they eat and eat what we they grow. So plenty people and don't they go into this farming now, and because of that, like I say, plenty people they use then fertilizers or then antibiotics them and different microbials them as growth promoters so that the fall then go be quick, the pig then go be quick, then go grow fast and all of that, or the rest who they eat for say go grow fast and all of that. But from the animal perspective now, what in the data they tell we, what in the trend they tell we about antimicrobial resistance in animals or livestock specifically?
Thank you again, Mr. Moderator. For a laboratory perspective, where we don't discuss antimicrobial resistance is very important because laboratory they help, for surveillance system, get a valid data. And that data they will not go affect antimicrobial resistance at this country where laboratory not involved because laboratory na ain't go able to provide a valid data, where people that go able to believe say yes, Salon will really serious with the fight of antimicrobial resistance in the country. What you would not do now the veterinary lab, the animal health will start the fight of antimicrobial resistance from 2022. 2022, we don't do situational analysis. We don't develop a lot of other documents. We work together with the human head for law. We develop what we call the National Action Plan, you know, for AMR. You know, all them strategic document that will be done developing. Then we also develop document then when they look at biosafety, you know, biosecurity situation to with farmers there. So now in the laboratory, what we don't do, most especially in the Center Veterinary Laboratory, we don't able collect sample from chicken then within Western area, within Bombali, within Bo District, and also from the pigs then also. We don't collect sample from Port Local, from Kailahu and this. And the sample they will collect, what you will do, we take them directly at the lab. We'll take them at the lab, we able isolate. We able isolate, we identify, and we do what you call the AST, you know, susceptibility testing. So we don't do the all identity there. It don't give you some valid information for say yes. Oh, some of them drugs they here where we farmers they use, then drugs they become resistant. So if they tell you say hey, ampicillin, what would they use? Or if you say some farmers that maybe they can just go take a number, they go apply. If they tell you say a resistant inside then chicken there, but would I able to confirm that? In a laboratory, you know, laboratory able to so this here look resistant. So these other drugs don't look resistant. So or this one it intermediate somehow. So what we for do? We able provide that information. We don't able provide that information to the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, you know, so that decision makers, you know, will able decide on that and advise. We even implement a kind of what you call sensitization after then lab result there. We bring together the farmers and with the support of FAO.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for cutting in there. So how significant the data they be tell you, like for example, how many chicken then or how many fall then on a profile or on a test, then how many test positive for say they get resistance, and also for the piggeries, then how many piggeries now pigs then on a sample, and what did the result been say?
For chicken, we don't test more than 200 samples, and after that 200 samples they will test. You know, you see say we get bacteria that they present inside the samples there. That simply means that bacteria they present at the farms there. Most especially one na E. coli. Escherichia coli, one of the bacteria, a gram-negative bacteria. Then we get Salmonella species. You know, sometimes some people that get Salmonella, you know, but now the species we able to confirm. You understand? So all of them bacteria here, they present inside with animals there. You understand? If we happen to go take, we get like just give an approximation. We take like 10 samples. Out of that 10 samples we don't take, we try for culture, and at the end of the day, we must get like 70% of that same sample there, where it go give for say yes, and then germs there, or then bacteria there, they present inside the samples there. So, but we not they stop there. What you would they do further? Would they move also for now we able to provide a guidance? We do AST. You understand? Where they able to determine the kind of antibiotic where you know say it looks sensitive for treatment kind of material they all don't identify. You know, or which one look resistant, you understand? So we able to determine that. And when we get that result, we go do farmer sensitization by and putting together, bringing together the farmers. Now each of them district there who communicate to them. Can you imagine some farmer will maybe sometime if I will go take samples, some farmer, hey, we're not enter I'm a farmer, this, that. But when we give out that kind of communication to them, so man be so get interest and I make to up to date. Most of them farm they will be done go then put the farm, they then pick some man they contact with. They can also, hey, you know, we want for can do so test. You know, I can give credit like you hearing recently when the president be going to McKinney, they try for say, you know, where you want for get better egg. You know, go McKinney. Yeah. You know, so in the CCA, then labs and within, most especially within and TECO, you know, within McKinney, then they always surface and they always approach the farms where they near TECO, the lab. You know, they always approach the lab for let them able ensure say they provide guidance for them. Let them able detect what they hamburg then the animals then. You know, so all of them things there. However, we're not gonna go without support. You know, like you see the human health, you know, all kind of support.
Sorry, before we come to the support, sorry, before we come to the support, how we look at what are some of the factors that would influence this misuse of antimicrobials in the animal health sector? Is it the knowledge gap, like we Auntie Melissa be say for the aspect of the human health? Is it the knowledge gap? Is it the unregulation of the supply chain of them drugs, them the microbials, them where it maybe somebody can just get them, you know, anyhow, or is it about lack of maybe the person not to in technical area, just they use them as a way of resources, you know, get money no more as a business specific area? What are the things cause specific drivers that will influence the misuse of microbials in animals?
You don't already name good number of the drivers then, but one of the major driver we I know say we don't the Hamburg now we the farmers then they consult the master sabi people then we not the veterinarians or the animal health workers then we don't get much really as compared to human health where they get everywhere, you understand? Most recently, in fact, the real veterinarians in this country, now only 2 we don't remain at the Ministry of Agriculture. But now, we get support from the World Bank, they don't train good number of veterinarians where they don't can train with. But that itself, you know, the country ratio, you know, for let they able, you know, reach to every of them farms here, is too small, because think about 5 or 6 people where they just can't add to 2 people that were be there before. So that number for the country is not still boku. We still need veterinarians then. For now we see say they go this we able reach, we able sensitize with farmers then wherever where they farmers then what another driver. Some monkey just grab them all and bring any kind of medicine at the country. You understand? And where they count. You know, by right, you're supposed to, if you drugs in the can and come the true pharmacy board, what did they happen? Then they test them then drugs there for let them know the efficacy of them drugs there. You understand? Whether they're good or what. You understand? But some people that can bring some kind of drugs, most especially because they know say na animals. So man okay want make let's say you don't need for pay much attention to that. Then bring and they can't begin to apply na your farm. And you when you apply, you not gonna know whether these drugs are where you don't carry it. You know, it get for create a bad impact to you animals. There.
Yeah, the pharmacy board of Sierra Leone charge you the responsibility for do that regulation. Is it like they sleep on their job?
Pharmacy board, there had been advocacy from the animal health. The animal health really what we wait for. We get something we call the animal health bill. This bill will be done review and we don't push it to certain level, it at a particular level where they not pass it to law. You understand? We don't wait for them be this particular bill for let Papa government or let the parliamentarians and pass it to law. When they pass it to law, I feel say yes, the situation of animal health for let we fight for with animals is just like when people in the way they fight for human being there now. You understand? I feel say we will be serious about that one. We go able to put regulations in place for say yes. You will bring them veterinary drugs here. You don't go just take a number. You go begin to apply on your farm. You understand? You get to go through certain level. You know before ever we go get approval of that. But still that be the nine we wait for let the parliamentarians then let them pass it to law. You know, so that we will get more strength.
We get a livestock division at the Ministry of Agriculture, right?
Yes.
So this livestock division then gets any power for sort of like look into the establishment of then farms then poultry farms then?
Yeah. Yes. Because that is the protocol where it really did. For say yeah, where they establish a poultry farm, you for inform the livestock division. The livestock division established that all the districts in the country. You understand?
Is it that people know they do one?
But yes, some people yes. Can you imagine? You know, this time some of the things that we are not saying. Some people that they go establish farm there somewhere. You understand? Where maybe in fact the livestock division no area often. But really some they comply. Some where they want for establish, you know, they farm there, most especially the commercial poultry farm there. Some they come really for say yes, I want for established farm. Then they go through the division. But some, no matter however happen, just like what they happen at the health sector, you see some people that they go get some clinic that corner, maybe or some man they go get pharmacy na corner, where they don't even go through pharmacy board. That kind of thing must it happens small.
Yeah.
Really.
All right. Okay. Plenty. Thank you, Mr. Samba. So it's good. Fambudem we all the compliments the government in efforts them for food security and the country. But as much as we want for getting food security, we're also concerned about food safety. You know, as much as we want for promote local content, like we can always say, "Lo, we grow with you, we eat and eat with you, we grow." I think we also get a moral responsibility for make sure so we keep we all healthy, you know, because we don't learn for say a sickness where an animal that fall, you know, that chicken, that pig, that cow, that goat, that sheep, and different animals that would demand the sickness that we then get, we self get the possibility for get them, especially would eat them. You know, and so if we say, "Lo, we all make sure say we buy the chicken that would they produce, who they grow in a salon, lo, we all eat the egg who they produce in a salon," you know, lo, we also get the responsibility for make sure say we grow them chicken them there, then fold them, then pigs them, or then different animals then they for let we not compromise with health, you know. So it's good, it's fine and good. I mean, myself, they travel around, you know, they see a lot of poultry them. The other time we travel, I think it was Port Loco, we meet other, well, very big one. It was a very big poultry, I really admire them. But then, let's say, you know, if we're not able to take care of them animals and then chicken, then they very well, then we expose them to certain resistance, then they will self eat them. I mean, it gets a negative health impact or consequences on we, you know. So let we always prioritize with health, we well body for can number one, you know, and now we also make sure say we follow the due procedures. If then say we want for establish a poultry, you get for go through the livestock division for let you register them, you know, you definitely need for go through them so that then go know, and you get for involve the expertise of the veterinary officers or veterinary personnel for let them be able for support you in terms of taking care of them animals then they, and of course the pharmacy aspect as well. So many times we don't get people from the pharmacy board, especially around this antimicrobial resistance here, then self don't come, they don't talk about their own strengths and challenges as well. We say they really need the support of government and even support of the parliamentarians then who they elect now parliament for representative. They say then they review then act. We don't say, you know, the act's really old for me, we sit on there, and then the process again for review, according to them, it don't take over 6 years. That entire process, they 6 years, then still the review and act. You know, and all of them things and they now things and way they also compromise the impact or the outcome of other initiatives. Then, you know, we they undertake now the country. Continue for stay with. We will not get too much time again at the program, but the program we listen to now the 60 minutes with health experts where they come up from Population Services International Sierra Leone, and of course as usual, me and Alucious Tambafoya with the moderator program. We still get a few more time and a few more questions for ask before we close this program here. When it comes to Madam Melissa, what are some of the misconceptions or beliefs then where people then get about antibiotics, you know, where medically or science they tell we otherwise?
Thank you, Mr. Foyo. Some of the misconception where people then get about antibiotics, people like you say antibiotics they cure every sickness. In case of headache, any kind of sickness where you get, people then just feel to say antibiotic they cure. Other people then back in just feel back say when you take strong antibiotic, because the antibiotic then they by phase how doctor they administer to they administer the antibiotic to patient them. They get the first line of treatment, then get the second line of treatment. The first line of treatment will always be the mild treatment. Then the second line of treatment will always be the strong line of treatment. But people then can just feel to say when they go take that second line of treatment, when are the strong one, that one day is good. They don't know say more harm than they do themselves than good, because when you don't begin from that second line of treatment, they when are the strong antibiotic. When you get now serious infection now, the antibiotic not get for work by you again. Then back some people then just gather believe that misconception say when you share antibiotic with you comping na fine thing, they not they ever complete the dose. As long as they don't feel okay, so they say okay, as long as we don't feel okay, I know they continue treatment again, I just they stop them. Then the balance we left now, it go give in paddy or the one they always where they all day na oath, it can take the treatment now again. Some people then can just feel to say when they give them previous prescription, like they go to hospital, they don't give the prescription when they go complain, they don't do the lab test and give them prescription, then go buy this medicine. When they get the same symptoms back, now the same medicine back, then they go to pharmacy, then go buy, then say okay, until that medicine they be don't cure me, let I go buy them back. It go kill me. You know, no say now more harm it they do himself than good.
All right, plenty thank you. But then again, plenty people can just run away from test. When they say go do test, some people can say, "Ay dear, this me again for go do test." So some people can just prefer for go buy the medicine and begin to drink them, you know, instead of for go do test and really know what's in the real problem. You know, so where people balance the cost today for do the test. You know, instead of them go do the test, then just decide for treat themselves. What are some of the consequences the way that they get on them in the long run?
Yeah, in a long run, when you dey balance the cost for go na laboratory for go do you test for let doctor know the actual diagnosis wey if for diagnose you and give you the right treatment, they cause more harm to yourself, because one. When you go na hospital, then they give you the right diagnose and the right drugs. But when you begin pepper doctor yourself na host, they take any kind drugs, they give yourself more as I been say antimicrobial resistance. Now when the infection where you get antibiotic no longer the cure again. So because you don't use for they take this antibiotics here, so you don't use your body now, and not they able for cure the infection where you get again. So it actually fine when you sick, you go to hospital, then go do your labs, then go on your labs for you can go doctor watch the labs, interpret them for you, mark the right medicine for you, you take them, you go feel okay. Because if you not take them medicine and they like how doctors say you for take them, you will get a burden on yourself and the country, because when you will get for sick more and more, they go spend more time na hospital for admit than you go out for go find your livelihood. Because at the end of the day, you go become sick, they take more time na hospital, you spend more money. That small money where you before don't spend, you go na hospital, you go na labs, you go do, you test them. Now you can't spend boku money, because they get for the mark multiple treatment then for you, and then medicine then the second line of treatment for infection where you don't get resistance, then can very expensive, and at times safe. Treatment safe knocking day again, because you don't overuse the antibiotic, so none other antibiotic no day again we go able for work in your body for able for that infection they will get for let cure you totally.
So then come them we get then 3 months old picking, 6 months old picking, 9 months or even 1 year where any season don't come as the picking body warm, so he say go buy for me antibiotic, penicillin now, amoxicillin now, any other then medicine, then they and just begin to give them picking, and they say now rainy season. Once now rainy season, or they don't go get maculating body warm, you say me picking body warm, it just begin to dose out with antibiotics because now rainy season or because in body warm. What's the message where you get for them today?
Me advice to combra them do ya una left for the give una picking the any kind medicine. when you pikin in body warm or e feel anyway, carry am go na hospital, especially like when dem don give dem that dem maclate, because na the day na the routine that one dey as dem give dem that maclate. When you see dem kin bring the pikin kind of host, dem dey begin talk say this pikin so na that maclate dey na make sure e dey cry im body don warm, dem go take medicine dem give am. Whenever the pikin body warm, carry am go back na hospital, go explain to the nurses dem wey dey there for tell dem say na this year so na im do me pikin, do you allow left for pepper doctor with pikin dem na host, e no fine.
If we for tap antimicrobial resistance na Sierra Leone, wetin na that one thing wey every Sierra Leonean for take as a behavioral practice?
One of the things wey we for take as a behavioral practice, let we left for pepper doctor we safe. As we sick so, let we go na the nearest hospital wey dey near we go complain dey. When we go there, the master sabi people dem dey there, we go treat we fine one and talk to we fine one, and that time day we all go live happily and healthily in the country.
All right, plenty thank you, Madam Melissa. Mr. Samba, wetin na that strong message that today where you get for them with livestock farmers? Then we, of course, we compliment them effort in terms of making sure that we grow home-based products them or animals them for we eat, but also probably then they compromise with well body one by application of then different microbials them in the wrong way. You know, wetin na the strong message where you get for them today?
The strong message where I get for we farmers then. We are now with the consult people, we the master sabi people then for the give the better advice for do any treatment we want for do now we farms then. Then secondly, now we practice proper hygiene, because now one of the things that we is very important, we will take care of animals then. You know, we don't see now this country they see certain people they get animal. Like they get dog in the house, where they want for put to rest and say they go put on the ground. Yeah, bro, what should they do? You know how that you they put food now for you not grown. What did it happen? You eat and what did it happen? You better go begin it wrong. So it same like the way you feel say that dog you not supposed to eat and now grown. You know, not good to put food now grown. You see. Most of them people the way they do commercial poultry farming, they see they get different things the way you know see the food where they want for kill the animal, you know, they put on some side where you know say not to grow they go put on, you know. Then also now we continue with the advice to farmer then for that whosoever way you get farm, you continue for practice what you call biosecurity measure. Not to every other person for just the go now you farm that kind of way they without no hygienic health and safety of method. You know, you get for undergo all of them things there. You get for make sure see you get procedures the way somebody go na farm or even what kind they go na farm. You observe her for make you don't go with any other thing where you know say it will cause disease or it will cause loss to you. Because now you know the animals the way you don't buy. You buy them for make you able to do something a kind of business where it will create profit to you. But if you happen for careless hand at the end of the day, now a loss to you, not even a loss to the nation. As the president will say, feel salon. Feel salon not only me for go plant, rest. Feel salon also involve inside animal health. If you able to make your animals and well, I feel saying a profit to the nation.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I don't know. I want to ask this question. I don't say directly, you know, come on the livestock, but I mean veterinary actually they work with the livestock, right? Mm-hmm. And then so now the ministry, I don't know if wanna get a training package for then we brothers and sisters or auntie them oversee where they don't say then just know say poultry in a very good investment area. So if they get that and brother they way don't come on college we not get job or that in small one we you don't see to us you know get requirement for enter let just establish one put game put and the Lego manage them you know maybe even the agriculture self maybe as a subject maybe you know even master them you know and just go put another put then the young man self just they do what in a field for do and I get any training package or any support for some of them enterprises then they.
Yes, we get a training support. The Ministry of Agriculture, they work closely with the academic institution, Jala University, now one, because Jala University it don't take a long time that they train animal health workers, what they call the animal science.
Community animal health.
No,
workers?
they do what you call an animal science.
Okay.
You know, animal science is just equivalent to like veterinary sciences, where somebody do bachelor degree in veterinary sciences.
Okay.
And other colleges they also don't introduce what you call now veterinary sciences. And also the ministry they work with Jala University for let them able to see they establish what you call the veterinary school. And before this time, the ministry get support from the World Bank project, you know, where they able to support Jala University. They train people they will call paraveterinarian. And then also FAO and some other partners and where they can support Ministry of Agriculture. They be done they train people then who will get at the field level, what they call the community animal health workers. You understand? So that they add up to the human resource, you know, for the animal health. Then even some other farmers also we don't establish something we call the farmer feed school. You know, where I'm not saying LNDP, there is this project we call livestock and livelihood and project. You know, then back and with others, organizations like Helen Keller, you know, the Bragg, they try for support the livestock division for let them able for give a better message to the farmers and let them able educate them based on the thing they are going to talk about.
That's very good. So anybody where they invest into livestock, you don't get the message. Whether a cow they demand, whether a goats them, sheep them at a larger scale, or the common one them, when the chicken them, or them fall them, or of course the pigs them. You know, not just can establish the enterprise, take what you fambugo put on there and just depend on that particular knowledge there where you go with the, you know, make sure say you also enroll into them different programs there and lace with the ministry, lace with the professionals then we go able for support you so that you poultry or your enterprise go grow not only in finance but also in the impact way they create in the communities. You know, so as we wrap up the program, I go on for ask on this now to the same question. I will start with you, Auntie Melissa. You know, if we not combat antimicrobial resistance now, what in the future would look like?
Well, if we not combat antimicrobial right now, the future it will get a burden, both economical and financial burden, go dey in the country, because people then go spend more money on their health because then go they sick, they not go they well quick. Then their livelihood go become cut off because when they're sick, they're not go able to go out to go find their living. So it get both economical and financial impact in the country.
Okay, Mr. Samba, what's in the future of the world if we not combat antimicrobial resistance now?
It go lead to a very big threat. You know, if we don't try for combat, you know, it go lead to a life threat. It will lead to economic threat, you know. Then it will also make who side will me and you two able get to survivor. We're not able to get her. You understand? If we're not able to combat her, and it go time go reach. I feel say what we get when at the reserve drugs thing, you know, where I feel say able to treat mortaman or able to treat animals there. We go exhaust and time go reach. You go want for apply any kind of medicine. You go all out for apply medicine. You know go work. You don't begin to hear now what you call multi-drugs resistance, because you know a lot of antibiotics and people that they apply and this that you know they work again. They don't become resistant in people. They don't become resistant in animals. You know, so them multi-drugs in me boku medicine. They know they work. So if we not fight AML as of this time, we go reach to a time all the medicine there. With the reserve one they will get, with people they get, when they not able, maybe they under production, they go car, you know the work.
As to the wrap up the program, what is the final message we get for people?
My final message for the people that the listeners then, the health issue, let we left for the consider the health issue for only be for human health. Let we consider health issue for be issue for animal, human, and also the environment. If we fight and so, at the end of the day, we go able combat and we go able tackle the health issue where I feel say they affect the world, not only salon. Thank you.
Auntie Melissa, so they wrap up the program with that single strong message we want for left with family them today.
Well, my final message to me family out there: when you sick, not prepare doctor you safe. Go na hospital, let you go get the right treatment. When you go there, the master sabi people them go show you the right drug wey they use, the right dose, the right route, and the right timing for take the medicine, so that the country we all go become free from antimicrobial resistance.
Let we always make sure say we listen to wetin master sabi people them they tell we, and make sure say not balance or not dodge laboratory test. Every time when you sick, I mean, for do test. That test day, now I'm going to tell you what's in the specific issue or sickness where you get, and then we then tell you, say, like, take this medicine, even if they tell you for taking 30 days, do take them all throughout. Even if you don't begin to feel better, now for take them. Until we meet next week again, me na Alucia stand up for you. Bye bye and tata.